Well, if you're in eThekwini, we hope you have your water buckets filled. Water rationing kicks in today, so brace for water cuts which will last hours. Rationing will be in place for about a year to allow repairs to be made to damaged infrastructure. Lethiwe Mdluli is in Durban and joins us now. Good morning, Lethiwe. Are residents in fact prepared for this water rationing? Because it seems like it's going to be difficult.
Well, Mfundo, it looks like a lot of residents are actually not prepared for this rationing that's about to kickstart today. I actually was in Tongat earlier today in Hambanati speaking to residents who have been affected by the floods. You'd remember that majority of the north of Durban has been without water for about 3 months now. And that's because the water treatment plant in that area was affected and it was damaged by the floods. And the municipality has given a time frame of about 4 months for the water treatment plant to be fixed. But now areas that are supplied by the Durban Heights water treatment plant will also be affected, as they will experience water rationing for about a year starting from today. The mayor of eThekwini announced this on Friday, saying that it's due to the damaged infrastructure because of the floods. So majority of those areas, including Umlazi, which is one of the biggest townships in the country, will experience this. And during the morning they will have water for about 4 hours, and during the evening also they will have water for about 4 hours. But right now I'm actually joined by the Deputy Mayor of eThekwini, Mr. Mdluli. Mr. Mdluli, thank you so much for joining us at eNCA. This water rationing, a lot of residents are concerned that it means that for those areas that have been affected by the floods, they won't get water. What do you have to say about this?
Well, good morning. First of all, we are a very responsible government. We will all remember about the looming day zero in Cape Town. If that was planned, they wouldn't have to worry about that. We've seen exactly the same scenario coming up in Kimberley, as well as Nelson Mandela Bay. Now, as eThekwini, we don't want to find ourselves where we'll say to our people, you are not going to have water. We better prepare now so that we can have water for the next year or two. Our dams are full. In fact, the water is going to the sea. But the problem is pumping it from the dam. We just don't have the infrastructure to pump it to where we can treat it and distribute it to our people. That's why we've decided that instead of getting to a point where there will be no water at all, it's better the liquid that we have, we preserve it. Hence, we took this decision, and we are very much convinced that as a caring government, it was a good decision to take.
Some residents from Otongati, more specifically Hambanati, they were saying that they're very concerned about the fact that this water rationing has been introduced. They're saying that they might be neglected by the municipality. Mind you, Deputy Mayor, they've been without water for about 3 months now. And they're saying they feel like the priority is now going to go to other areas because till this day, they are still complaining about a lot of issues.
Now, the greater Otongati area does not have any water rationing. Remember, we had a problem when our waterworks was washed away. So it's not a water rationing. It's a problem that their waterworks was washed away. However, Otongati will have water fully restored before any other people, because in the next 5 months we're expecting that plant to be fully running. However, having said that, I think we've drilled about 5 boreholes already in Otongati, and 2 of these are in Hambanati. We are still using our water tankers. We've got 27 water tankers running Otongati on a daily basis. So basically nothing changes as far as Otongati is concerned. And the people of Hambanati in particular, we are about to install a portable water plant that will get the water to be fully restored for the people in Hambanati and that particular area. So their situation is completely different from the people who are feeding from what we call Durban Water Heights.
As we speak, DM, my colleague Mangoba Mchunu is in Kwandengezi. There's a protest there over electricity and also water. We would like to get a response from the municipality because the residents are saying they've been without electricity for about 2 weeks now. It goes on and off. What is the problem?
I have to say this, and I'm hoping that people in Kwandengezi are listening. When we design electricity, we put certain size of transformers to take, let's say we put a transformer that is going to take 1,000 people. Those are the people who are on that grid registered with us. But now, when you have 3,000 people connecting in the same feed, you will then understand what will happen in terms of overload. That's a problem that we are facing in KwaNdengezi and most areas in Durban. Then you cannot go and blame the municipality when people are stealing electricity. I can take you to KwaNdengezi today. I'll show you that the electricity is being stolen, and the electricity that is being stolen is more than what we're getting paid for. It's not about getting paid at the moment. It's about the fact that when they steal this electricity, we're then having an overload that we cannot control. We'll go there, restore the electricity, but it's prone to fall again. That's what's happening. So basically, it's a self-inflicted problem, which we're intending to go and have a problem with them and a meeting with them and explain to them that as long as they see people standing on the pole and connecting themselves, we'll end up with a problem that they're having. That's why we have that problem when they get.
But as you know, as a municipality, you know about this issue. What are some of the steps that you're taking to make sure it doesn't happen?
Well, criminals are criminals. We can't do more than what we're doing. We can only teach the people and explain to them what will be the negative effect of this. Now, let me tell you what it also does. When that power goes, it means our sanitation pumps aren't working, which means then we're polluting the rivers because the sewer is spilling all over. It also means our reservoir pumps aren't working, and then some are then not going to get the water at the time when they need the water in the hours that we have provided. It's a self-inflicted problem, and there's so little that we can do about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Mfundo, that is the Deputy Mayor of eThekwini, Mr. Plan Mavunda, just basically taking us through some of the plans that they have for majority of those areas that will be experiencing water rationing and those areas that have been without water for about 3 months since the floods. He's also touched on the fact that KwaNdengezi is experiencing the problems that they're experiencing with electricity because of the illegal connections in that area. He is saying that they will be engaging with the community and hopefully they will find a solution moving forward.
All right, Lethiwe, we'll leave it there for now. That's our reporter, Lethiwe Mdluli.